This is after all the events that transpired in the text. You guys, let me just play some music out real quick. Yeah.
Oh,
Holy
ow.
shit!
Damn.
Dude,
That was a
I
sneeze.
would say
That was a
blesh,
sneeze.
but I think that's
Fuck, you rolled a 20 on that one, dude. You good?
My nose.
Are you good, dude?
Yeah.
That sounded like it hurt.
Yeah, I'm used to it. It's how I normally sneeze.
When
Oh
you
god.
when you sneeze and you really
Man.
when the sneeze really hurts and you feel like you got punctured by glass shards from the
That was,
inside. Oh,
I normally
I
bite my
felt that
tongue
from
when
here. That's like fucking piercing
yeah,
damage from the
right. It
sneeze.
just
I normally bite my tongue when I do that. I'm surprised it didn't this time.
Ugh, yuck.
ow. Why?
Anyway.
Ow, that no.
No, just no.
That is a pretty epic music
And
to
these
introduce the palace to. I don't have quite the maps for the palace yet, but I can tell all you guys all about the Alashtar palace. Oh wait, I'm lying. There's actually the map for Tai'ven Alashtar. Just a sec.
Are
Like
you making
a-
us a song or?
Nah. I'm in roll 20. Like I thought I had a map prepared, but I didn't. But then I did.
I think he
So
said
did
link
you
the
or
song.
I
For
did.
the thing.
That was like the bottom right. Yeah, Palace Alashtar. It's Palace Alashtar is definitely intimidating in its massive presence as like this sort of like mountainous fort. On its sides lie the seat of Margoth and Escadora Archives. The archives being the tallest and with the seat being the lowest of all the elevations here. Palace Alashtar actually counts as all of those and spreads out quite a few more. An ant-like tunnel system sort of like matches like the sort of palace stone mountain sort of look and acts as both its main sort of transportation system as well as defense. You get the sense should anyone want to traverse the palace grounds quickly in a case of emergency or when transporting troops, it would be no problem for a purple worm to just traverse through these holes, as well as for any other sort of a drow to find their way quickly through this. Whereas if a surface invader were to come through here, everything would feel like a maze. Everything would be very hard to navigate. Tai'ven Alashtar often does get raided by the surface dwellers. But rather than them fighting the people at the walls, Tai'ven Alashtar does not have walls. They do not care if their houses or mansions are burned to the ground, so long as the wind is secured. Ambushes are laid. Ambushes are planned. Ambush everywhere. You turn a corner, it's a fucking ambush. You look up above, oh god, it's a drow ambush. This is how hard it is to invade Palace Alashtar.
And
But-
you're saying Arthur fucking did it.
Yeah. The beauty of this, however, is this sort of shatter-like brutality that encapsulates the personality of Palace Alashtar. When you do enter it, it's beautiful to you as Drow. You think of it, look at that place. What a good-looking ambush. Thinkies. And as you look around and just marvel at the even dimmer sort of insides, although the largely well lit for now, due to no incursion happening by some purple crystal flame torches, you guys are told that although your grandmother would not be seeing you, Typhus, you are still granted an audience. However, you're granted an audience by through speaking with her consort, and you guys are brought to the throne room of Palace Alashtar. The matron mother herself is not present. No one sits on the throne. The pearl the Black Pearl throne of the very, very shiny, spiky obsidian throne made out of apparently what seems to be black pearls, but it seems to be just a more refined sort of black metal, perhaps iron or obsidian, that has been properly shined through and buffed for all of time, or at least for how long Palace Alashtar has been erected and occupied. The consort is let's see the name. Oh, nice. That's a nice sounding name. Is a Delilah Alashtar, currently wife to the matron mother. Seems to be in the older side of the Drow, but is nonetheless still beautiful in her own right. She is in a dress and carries herself quite like unlike any other royalty you've seen. She breaks no sort of poise in her posture. She doesn't look down, nor does she look down up at all of you, as she just is almost like a statue. Even when she curtsies, her neck and her face and her head stay still. But you seem to get the sense she nods ever so slightly at you. She carries a staff by her side, and 6 other royal guard accompany, although more as a formality rather than security at this point. As the consort Delilah then leaves the staff floating where it is, and then outstretches both hands to all of you, saying, "Congratulations on a very rapid finish onto graduating from the wilds. Forgive my speaking. I am under a strange curse, and as such, I have to speak and move very slowly," she says, as there seems to be definitely something wrong with this one. I guess more of the eccentric types, but if she says it's a curse, who are you to judge? And as all of you are told by one of the nearby royal guards, line up, you may cease your bowing, and one at a time you're like just looked on over by Delilah. She looks up and down everyone, takes a stop at Luke, looks at the feet, looks back at Luke's face. Her eyes narrow. Another power. Unfamiliar. She walks past. She stops at Ilsinus, Elnet, and Viaje. And Escador's finest scouts. The bloodline passes on. I see what we're working with. Now, I have to ask. There was... I'm not actually particularly familiar with the setup, nor with the reasoning behind the meeting for the matron mother. Do any of you know why you're here?
I, without even turning around or looking back, I'd take a step forward and just put my hand out towards like the rest of the party and say the call. Like my hand open, like to hold it. I don't know who has it. I just need it.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
You
they.
take it?
I didn't take it.
Whoever has it, I assume just
What
give us it to
for?
him.
Because
Like
basic did have it, then you took it off him, I believe.
I had no reason to take it off him. I don't think. I can't imagine.
I don't have it
why.
on me.
Well, either way, it'll just be handed to core. Like, wouldn't forget.
It's okay. I'll allow it this time, but just so you know, I have a very old rule of
Yeah, I don't.
if-
Why would I have the core?
yeah. I have a
golem
very, very
core.
old rule.
Yeah, basics core.
that
Yeah,
I
the
should
golem
resurface
core.
Basics.
No,
Yeah,
I don't have it. I gave it to one of you guys.
What? No one.
I'll give it in. Yeah. The feed say.
Yeah, okay.
Baltimore
Alright,
step
alright.
up and give it to you.
I'll let it slide this time, but I do have a very, very old rule as to if no one writes it down, it's forever lost.
I thought it went from basic to Typhus, then Typhus gave it to a guard, so none of us have it.
Yeah.
But I might be wrong.
I didn't give it to anyone. I didn't grab it.
Give it
I
to
don't think
Typhus,
Titus
I
took
believe,
it.
and
He
then-
took the Death Shade.
I don't think it was offered to Typhus, but I agree with Dizzy. I don't think he took it.
Yeah. I think it was like his reason was hold on.
You
to it
guys,
now,
I believe you guys, the rest go a bit too fast with their planning. But let's just say Wharton produces the Golem core.
I'm like, gosh, guys, fucking hell.
Spawns it. Okay, and then I'll just pull it out in front of me.
Okay. Delilah walks up to it, and she holds her hand out. May I?
Of course.
You give it to her, and you watch as her eyes flash bright blue for a bit as she identifies it. And then she nods. And this is a wondrous gift for the matron mother.
Yes.
Well, it's certainly something I can play with. So you have my thanks as well.
Just so long as it's used for the good of the city.
It definitely will. Plenty more of these can be made. Thanks to you and your group bringing me. And she like holds it up and makes it start floating like above her head. A very perfectly intact core. One that I can study quite a bit. She like grasps it once more. I will take this. And for the selfless service you have given to the city, of course, will not be forgotten. But you will be rewarded in kind. But at a later date, when the matron arrives back from the Eye of Mother, she places it like in what seems to be a bag of holding, and you watch as she snaps her fingers and a second one apparates. But for now, as thanks, your group may have this. And she gives you guys a bag of holding.
Cool.
This is
Very
normal.
very rare in the world.
I would
And I don't give these out too often.
like have both hands in front of me to like take it, and then just like bow, and then
Yeah.
step back in line with the rest of them.
As you do bow,
But at the same time.
yeah, and as everyone else does bow, all of you have only those of you with a passive perception just a bit above 15 would notice that ever so slightly something else floats into your pockets.
How about just 15?
Just 15?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Then you do notice it. Yes.
Damn it, 14.
Yeah. Then you
Does
would
he
notice.
smell it?
Nope.
Does he smell
I
it? Does he
hear it.
Put my hand in my pocket. Does anyone else? Anyone else got?
No, I think it's just you.
Just
with
me?
the good one.
I have
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Typhus, yeah, would notice
I have
it as well.
15.
Oh,
I
okay.
also have 15.
You guys check it out.
I'll
What's
put
in your
mine in.
pockets?
No,
Yeah,
I'll just leave it then.
Okay.
Ow.
It is it is a large platinum coin. Like it is one of the bigger ones. This one is worth 20 platinum.
20 platinum, you said.
So yeah, just put it in your inventory. Like
20 platinum.
20 platinum. You don't have to. You don't have to decorate it as like large platinum coin. And she just
Remember
says,
the coin. Just bites off her finger.
of course, that will not be enough to cover the expenses, especially for something as good as this. But for now, this much, my change, would be enough for your caliber. She like bows properly and tries to, and it's just a very, very slow motion. Was there anything else you wish to know or do in the palace?
I do not, but maybe some of these, or some of my classmates would.
She looks at all of the classmates one by one.
I'll just shake my head ever so slightly.
She does say like out loud. Oh, they are rather stale and boring.
Indeed.
I was expecting. Oh, excuse me. Oh god. Excuse me. Fucking Mason spread it.
Well, I believe this
And
is
she's-
all their first time in the palace.
Yeah. She sighs and she just says, I see. I was expecting the usual young Drow ambition, perhaps dueling anyone that they may come across with the royal badge. She looks at like the guards there. They seem ready, but all of them are like just slightly smiling, like they know that they're pretty much out of your league.
It's like
Alas.
Kirk. Yeah, but yeah.
There
always.
there is quite a bit of work to be had. Although, I must admit, none needed from the Alashtar branch. Only our minister of finance has an errand needing. But I believe both the Elder Margoth and the Elder Escadora have something lined up that is major. She like floats her staff back to her hands and she walks her way slowly towards where the throne is, and she turns around and just like stands next to the throne. You may leave. I will be here for questions, just in case. Oh, before you go, a team such as yours needs to submit a name. Battalion standard. Just as those ones. And she points to the 6 there. Now you do notice them. They seem to be... 3 of them seem to be top graduates from their class, and the other 3 seem to be the like wearing the utmost like elites leather uniform from the Escadora branch. And she says, they are oh, wait, what are they? Hang on. Team name. I got plenty of these here. Actually, I have to pick from one.
Ooh, we got
It's
to
definitely
pick.
going to be one of
Because
our
like
busy suggestions.
you guys are like also like competing against many other Drow, and they'd have like team names as well. This or at least in this city called they're called battalion standards, just to quickly identify who you are and who you're working with. Yeah, these ones are just part of a group of 18. Shadow Guard. Not quite the Shadow Guard you guys are familiar with within the other campaign.
Hmm.
So, there you go. Some out of character shit for you guys to do for a bit.
Hmm.
Someone
some
write
water.
it down. I'm not taking the bag of holding. I don't want it. I don't have any use for it. So.
Alright,
whoever else
fine. I'll
wants
take it. I'll take it. Bag of holding.
You get the
Yeah,
highest
I don't think
perception.
well,
right?
I believe. Yeah.
I don't. Who has 17 again?
You said.
Typhus.
Yeah, I have the
Typhus
highest
has
perception.
17. He doesn't want to hold it. Okay.
No.
Up
Bag
to
of
you
holding. What's
if
the
you wanna
weight?
hold it.
15 pounds.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had my turn in both null and frozen. Someone else's turn this time.
Oh,
I had
shit.
PTSD from bag of holding, so I can't sadly.
I am encumbered if I bring this bag of holding, unless.
Well, don't
You
get
can
you
put
put
all
stuff
your-
in
Do you know?
it.
Do you know what a
Yeah.
bag of holding
Yeah,
does?
that's true. I know.
Put
I'm
stuff in
just
it.
gonna put away this, put away this, put away this.
Oh my fucking
Hold on
god!
a second. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Or I'm kidding. Put that away. Put that away.
I don't know if you are or not. That's the thing.
Oh no, I'm gonna be encumbered, guys. Oh no.
No, I'm kidding.
I have to carry the stuff and the bag of holding, huh?
To
Huh?
be fair, I was almost incumbent in now with my 3 bags of holding.
Yeah. I mean, that's just you being you. It's just weird.
There was strength dump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember where we had the conversation about our team name? Was it in this server or Friendlies?
Tai'ven.
Campaign spoilers.
Mm.
Yeah, I just looked at it now. My favorite being the Dark Triad.
I assume you guys are just like right outside the throne room discussing this.
I mean, both the Triumvirate and Triad both sort of lean towards
Triad?
3.
Yeah, they're 3s.
Mhm.
Right?
There's
How
like
many-
3 different families. We have the 3 different families: Escadora, Margoth, and
Oh, yeah.
and Alashtar.
That was.
So yeah, that's why I liked his one. The
That's why. Yeah, it's literally why I was using those words.
yeah,
Oh.
that's why I liked it so much because it just suits it so well.
Because the other one, I can't remember what it was.
Sons of Troll. Triumph.
No, the one that was
The Sons
Yeah,
of
that
Troll.
Right.
Triumvirate.
Sons of
Is
Trolls.
Triumvirate. That's pretty good.
Triumvirate is the basically like 3 political powers come together.
Like just
Hmm.
that by itself.
That's what it means, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He even put it
They're
just
li-
for
they're-
you.
they're like-
Spell it.
It's like 3 political powers come together, and they're like equals on paper, but they might not actually be equal. But like everyone knows them as like equal, kind of like Drow family.
Mhm.
Yeah. The 3 powers to look at. Yeah.
But yeah, the Dark Triad was the one I liked the most out of the suggestion.
Alright.
Kind
Try.
of Triad or try. No, try whatever. I can't pronounce it.
Triumvirate.
The Dark Triad.
I know.
is,
I
like,
can. I can see the pronunciation.
the actual.
I
thing.
still can't pronounce it.
Alright, we got those so far. Triumvirate. Oh wait, did I spell? I don't even spell that right. Oh, I did spell it right. Wow.
Yes, you sure did.
Triumvirate.
No, pretty
I
good.
I think even without the at the start of Triumvirate, it would just be like Triumvirate.
Triumph.
Yeah.
Those bastards from Triumvirate.
But I mean, if we
It
were
doesn't
to pick
roll
from those
off
two-
too much, but like on paper, the Triumvirate looks the best. But like if we're going by like word of mouth, the Dark Triad does seem a little better. Got its pros and cons actually for
It's
the both
getting
of these.
It could
ones.
be
edgy,
a-
though.
It could be a.
I
nothing
mean,
without
the
Triad.
Drow, you're meant to be a little edgy here and there. Like, Like you're facing like other battalion standards that are called like fucking like I don't know,
The kill squad.
like blade like blade
Yeah.
blade keepers.
Then you
But
have that
what-
one unit.
what's
just
shadow blades, dark blades.
What's more shameful, getting beaten by the Dark Triumvirate or beaten by the Pony Fan Club?
Pony fan.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The bronies.
No.
The
That's not my
no.
suggestion. But
Yeah, just
Bill's
like,
making a point.
I just don't want to be like,
I
okay,
like my
good
character to
Chads, what do you want to do
retire,
today? Yeah.
Typhus and friends.
Yes, a
Slightly-
Drow sitcom finally.
Typhus and the other guys. Let's go.
I reckon Typhus
Yeah,
and
no.
Spreed.
Typhus.
You're setting us up for failure. If I die, then what the fuck?
Yeah. What do we do
You
now?
live on
We
with
have to
us.
You know,
do
I
that.
die.
Dizzy and his druids. So.
Too much pressure for my liking.
What's in your new name is Typhus.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
we'll name someone else Typhus.
Oh, yeah.
You're the new Typhus. Oh yes, what an honor.
Normally, how not that works, but alright, you know, to each their own.
But no, we are gonna have a name specifically based around someone because yeah, someone fucking kicks the fucking bucket. Well, we're kind of in disgrace now. We'll let the one person we named our group after die.
Nah, they just leave the group just to mock you guys. Like, ha, you named yourself after me. Imagine
It's like
being
getting
animal.
your spouse's name tattooed on you.
Yeah, there you go. No, it's like having your girlfriend's name tattooed on your.
So it's
Triumvirate is my vote, finally.
Triumvirate.
The
what
tri-
hell?
La
Triforce.
Muerte Brotherhood.
No, not.
Triforce.
We are not naming ourselves after League of Legends. Fuck no, I'm tired of that game.
Okay, Seraphine. No, joking.
Try hard. Try hard. Would be an
La
email.
Muerte Brotherhood.
Oh no.
Hell
Please
yeah.
don't go try hard 7.
Did you just say Dark Brotherhood? Did you actually just say Dark Brotherhood, basically?
No. I said La Muerte Brotherhood, as in the Brotherhood of Death.
That'd be a
Yeah.
cool name. Try hard 7. We get Garden Head. 7.
Yeah, I know,
Yes.
exactly. Like, I don't want it to be try hard 7.
Yo, guys. Let's do Triad 7.
No,
Yeah.
just
Easy,
Dark
the
Triad
Losers
works.
Club. That's it.
I vote Dark Triad. It fits.
Let's do. Should we do 1 and 2 in real 20 chat? Make it easier.
1 or 2.
Yes, the Triumvirate is 1. Dark Triad is 2.
I mean, as DM, I put my vote in the Triumvirate.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if DM has any input on that, but yeah.
Oh, are you rolling?
Oh no, I just didn't care which one it is.
Oh,
and I
okay.
just rolled.
No.
Oh,
So,
what was
1
it?
so far. 1? Yeah.
That's 4 for both.
4
3
for 1?
for-
No.
Yeah.
1, 2, yeah.
Which one's Triumvirate?
3 for 1, 1 for 2.
I try if it's 1.
What's
I
Yeah.
don't know, because Triumvirate has political connotations in its
And I do.
potential issue in Drow
I
society.
mean, it has political connotations in the real world,
Yeah, and
but like
you know, you can bring politics into this too.
I mean, you're Drow. You are politics anyway.
we are the
every-
definition of
everything's
politics.
We are
political.
the politics,
Yeah,
yeah.
Everything's
every
political
member is a
nowadays.
political member. Like you are,
We are the
like the way they'd
We are our
like,
own government.
beat someone down, be like murder, and murder is like pretty
Pretty
efficient and common. And yeah.
Yeah, Vort improved that last session.
He
It's-
didn't murder him.
Definitely putting
Remember-
a big cross here on the group, though.
Like the triumvirate. Yeah, I mean, why not? You basically showed up, and the talk of the city for now.
I mean,
So you might as well just keep up the
So-
arrogant.
if we want
yeah.
to not be targeted, then why don't we just call ourselves the cowards?
Pussy club.
The
I mean,
Losers
it's
Club,
exactly
yeah.
the same, though.
In
It's
my
something that
mind, I
really
like to
stands out.
imagine. In my mind, I like to imagine this is all happening like every.
Yeah, I
word
mean,
we say.
the city would be in an uproar if you guys called yourselves the cowards. That'd be so funny.
Well, that's group
Oh my
1.
god!
Group 2.
Like, would we literally ousted by everyone in the fucking goddamn city if we called ourselves the cowards.
And like,
Oh,
what
cowards!
are you
Fight us,
like,
cowards!
yeah, fight us, cowards. It's like, oh man, we got beaten by the cowards. It's a shame.
That would be such an insult to injury.
Yeah. That's actually like a legitimate like fucking option. Now that I think
Yeah,
about
right?
it. Good God.
The
Busy with this
cowardly-
accidental good
the
idea.
cowards.
An accidental good idea.
The cowardly brothers. Oh no.
And that one girl.
Reverse charge, yeah.
And that one sibling girl and that one sister, yeah.
Who's torturing her dad, but we don't know that.
But yeah, no, I'm stuck. I don't know which one I like. I like both of those names, but I
mean-
go for Triumvirate.
I think one has
If you
severely.
if you would like some inspiration, there's like a royal guard there just outside, like opening the throne room and just like putting like the shh sort of like motion. He says, if you guys want some inspiration, have a look at around the bars for the current rankings. Also, please move away from the throne room. It's getting quite noisy. It's usually pretty quiet here.
Alright, we
He just makes like a shooing motion. Shoo.
Be gone. Go.
Shoo.
Come on, go. Let's go.
Anyway, yeah. These are pretty good names though for like the top ranking battalion standards.
The
Number
cowards.
1, battalion standard with the most success rates. Does not show like the actual values of their thing, but it shows like the title. The success battalion standard with the most success rate. Ballad Revolutionary. Apparently, just a collection of Tai'ven Alashtar's best bards, as well as bards from the other nearby cities.
Oh no, bards.
They jump around as
Huh.
a battle standard that is apparently more performance than anything, but they are called upon for rather major problems cities have. The second one is, let me just double check. Oh yeah, this one. Like named most dedicated to their cause, and it's literally just called Charles' Finest. That's self-explanatory. The third one is labeled as the most ingenuitive, and it just it is one of the weirder names. It is just Queen Spider Builder.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry?
Huh?
Yeah.
I just
Queen
had a,
Spider Builder.
I just had a stroke.
Yeah,
Just
I was
hearing
gonna
you
say,
that.
like,
So are they building a spider? Like, is that like, oh, we're building a spider?
They, other Drow take a look at that and they're like, are they building a queen spider, or are they builders of the Spider Queen? What the fuck is up with that? Like, no one knows what kind of like battalion standard they are, but they're apparently they're the ones that work amongst Tai'ven Alashtar's shadows the most, and apparently do quite a bit for Tai'ven Alashtar itself and My Tyrannus as well. Which is like the neighboring sort of like major city of Drow. And then there's there's more, but there's 3 other ones that stand out. So Charles' Finest, Queen Spider Builder, yeah,
Jesus
What's the
fucking
worst
Christ.
name?
and Revolutionary, and Ballad Revolutionary.
The worst name was that not shown?
What's the worst name?
Make a perception check.
No, the
What's
pages.
the worst?
22. I mean, like it's in the middle, like smack bang in the middle. There's no title amongst them, but there's like one called like Shadowblades.
Oh,
But it's spelled Baldus instead of Blades.
they're fucking illiterate.
Oh, no.
They had the stupid one write their name.
Shadow
I'm
Baldus.
gonna point this out and say, okay, we need to make sure not to misspell a name.
There's also one called
Spirit Baldus.
there's some cussing as well there. Like apparently they don't care if you're cussing in your battalion standard. And there's literally called surface dweller fuckers.
Mad respects. Mad respects.
And one called super slavers. And then there's one like at the very like one of like the other lists going. Some other people also laughing at it, and then when you take a closer look at it, Ilsinus, there's one literally called Hawk Sex. It seems some of these Drow are pretty fucking wild with their battalion standard names.
Or horny, one of the two.
Both.
Yeah. Although you have no idea where the term Hawk Sex came from, but
Man, I wanna
the other
meet some of
ones
these
kind of
people.
like
This is
sort of
so
meet Drow standards, you know. Every now and then you might be feeling a bit too pent up, and you might need to just release it all on some surface dweller, maybe. Rather particularly pretty one, I guess, or if you're into that shit, who knows. But you know, that's a discussion for another time. As if once you get your first few slaves, I guess. But yes, there are some rather outstanding, in that word sense, sort of names. But yeah, there's all sorts. Like Drider Frost is a pretty good looking one.
Too original.
Mm.
What if we just went Shadowblade
Too
but spelled it
original.
correctly?
Shadow Baldus.
Wow.
And there's
Oh,
there's one called apparently just Pink Sun. SUN.
What a son is? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Son.
There's all sorts.
Still. Triumvirate.
Yeah, try it.
Anyway, final locking in Triumvirate.
I'm down.
I think it's got majority.
Majority? Majority is.
I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ones compared to the
I
Viaje.
think it's just once.
I see.
I doesn't want it.
Dark concoction is my suggestion. Definitely. No,
Like, our name isn't that bad in comparison to others.
at least we did.
I don't-
At least if we misspell our name, it's for a good reason. It's a difficult word. Instead of just going fucking balds or whatever the fuck he was.
Shadow Baldus.
Shadowbold.
Baldus. Shadow Baldus.
Maybe somebody has something in their notes that can be taken to account. No.
You're not always the note taker.
What?
What the fuck?
I'm not the note taker. What you mean?
So the Triumvirate
No one's
is
gonna
now
take- what do you
submitted,
mean?
and
I'm not the note taker. I thought
pending
it was
confirmation, it was approved. You have no idea how the fuck Hawk Sex was approved, but apparently it had to go through some process.
They
but
laughed
there
a
you go.
lot, I would say.
Yeah, they might have paid a lot of money to get that approved. But yes,
Why a hawk, though? Interesting.
but yeah, the Triumvirate is made. Finally, a group name I can use for a fucking campaign. Thankfully.
Besides Dragon Slayers, yes.
Besides the Dragon Slayers, which I made it for you guys
Besides
anyway.
Dragon
but-
There's already a pre-made one.
There's already a pre-made one because I already knew you guys wouldn't like.
Hey, how about the
fucking
Gecko
make
Gang?
one. No, I refuse to acknowledge that fucking game, man.
The what?
No.
The what gang?
The Gaggle Gang, fucking Doran in this group.
What?
Bro, it was,
I
it was
love
Charles,
how-
Charles,
I love how the Frozen Waste
Nah,
people
bro,
couldn't
bro.
make a name.
Yeah.
Because we were
Actually-
expendable.
I was just like
You're saying
sighing.
not the Gaggle
I let it
Gang, the
happen.
Gaggle
Oh yeah, I didn't like it.
we were meant to
Friendly,
die for Frozen.
On
Yeah.
on the super server, I'm working on Morales' backstory. and I've been talking about the Gaggle Gang.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I've been talking about the gaggle game.
They'll live on through my
Yeah.
characters thing.
Should play some.
The Gaggle Gang never
bads.
dies.
Play some bads to go play some songs about the Gaggle Gang.
So what you're saying is you're gonna go make songs about the gaggle gang, huh?
Oh god, please no, guys. Anyway, Triumvirate. Oh, that sounds good.
Triumvirate.
Oh shit, sorry. But tearing up, but too proud as a
He's
DM.
finally proud as a.
I'm finally
like,
proud.
yeah,
Holy
he's-
fuck.
After how many
It's not
campaigns?
bigger, Chad. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Oh god. Okay, good Chads. No, I'm just kidding.
We have to
How
turn
many-
evil for it.
Yeah.
Triumvirate.
Okay, Triumvirates. Currently you are directionless, apart from a few of you who have your own personal goals. So I had given you guys the options before, and given you guys perhaps half a week to think about it. But what sort of major issue would you like to tackle in the city, if any? Or do you guys want to truly go on your own way to do stuff around the region?
Well, what
Because
are the more
getting out of the
knowns?
region will take considerable amount of gold, more gold than you can afford already, or just an extremely big favor. I guess you could use the core as a sort of a thing,
That's
but
a waste of a favor.
yeah, I agree. It is a waste of a favor to have you guys teleported to the surface right away to do some action. I mean, if you really want to, you can.
If we really want to face the Emperor.
But yeah, let's just say a week has passed, just with all the events that did transpire amongst you guys before the audience did take place, and some news would have reached your ears, all of you guys, one way or another. Another two groups have graduated already. It looks like you guys weren't the only one that was special. This
More
group
special.
involved two familiar names to you guys. It involved Zehi, and
Yeah.
the inventor's son, and it involved Akela Alashtar.
Hmm.
Nice.
And apparently, Kayla Alashtar's group was the one who subdued the Pegasus and managed to strip it into a nightmare.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those pussies.
It'd be pretty easy with corpse flower extract and a few other bits and pieces,
Mhm.
though.
Yeah, did he use all of our materials that we left behind?
I mean, if you ask around, apparently, according to the gods that receive the graduates as they come through, said, according to the other instructors, I talk with Uncle a lot, actually. He's this Alashtar guard says. They said Miss Kayla Alashtar rode the Pegasus towards the sky and was never seen again. She only came back 2 days later, with the wings stripped off and the nightmare following her command, apparently.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh.
Impressive. I won't say that loud, but I'll just say impressive to myself.
During that time, apparently, her team had also done an immense feat, but it was otherwise not spoken of. I'm not sure why they never mentioned this in the manifest. But her team, while she was away, had gathered an extremely unique poison, as well as managed to use this poison to secure a rather dangerous place and destroy a Neothelid bud. Although it was a big waste of resources on their part, they did their part. Nonetheless. Would have been nice to see what that unique poison was. Tired of just putting sleep powder in my spear and stabbing, you know?
Kind of sounds
Need some
the,
variety.
the old
Yeah.
dead person that summoned the skeletons for us.
Yeah. You guys sound like you had a handful. Fuck the God Wilds. He walks off.
Well, I was thinking since VI wants to go get Gorgon eyes or whatever, we could find out which of the two other houses, like leaders, which job would be in a relatively same direction as Gorgon's, and then just do them both at the same time.
Just try and complete
Okay.
multiple objectives at once. Yeah.
No, so
Did I
go to
get-
the financial advisor, because or whatever he
True.
is,
Yeah, his
because
one
he also has something
wasn't
for us.
wasn't as important. Like his one is just like something to do. The other two were like important things.
Yeah.
Did I even
Hmm,
get told
okay.
where the eyes were?
Yeah, you did. It is on the southern part of Port Vengeance. You can take a purple worm there, or one of the skim ships.
That's still technically the wilds, right?
Yes, it is technically the wilds. Skim ships towards Port Vengeance is relatively safe. The waters around the Godtouch Wilds is actually very, very safe. It's the islands themselves that are the problem. And the waters around Tai'ven Alashtar are around the safest. Even this close towards the Titan Sea. It's the reason why, even though My Terranas and Direni both have surface access, it's ignored. Those cities are ignored altogether because they are rather well-positioned cities. Tai'ven Alashtar itself is a great foothold for any sort of surface invasion because of just the proximity being just very, very safe from neutral forces. Whereas My Terranas and Direni, the more further out you go towards their waters, the more frequent Leviathans and well, not actual 5e Leviathans, but like just sea creatures roam the place. Jeez, imagine this place fucking being full of Leviathans. That would be scary as hell. Oh, but I guess in that sense, the Titan Sea would definitely contain actual
Leviathans.
Yeah. But yes, looking through to where which of the major houses would have jobs for you. You get a good summary because you guys can just ask for that sort of thing. Quick formal letter from the seat, the Elder of Margoth himself, and just manifests given to you by the Escador Elder. Both of them, in their own way, detail the job that you are meant to be upholding. Should your battalion standard choose to represent their house just for the month that you'll be hired. One of them includes just a formal visit to Lantar, and this is from the seat of Margoth. And the General Margoth asks for one of our newest generations of warriors to display their strength against other Drow in Lantar. Fighting other Drow in an arena, basically. Fight pit, indeed. The other one is from Escadora, a more of a historical pursuit, actually, because these are manifests given. There is a small note attached detailing. We have come into recent contact with an apparently long dead dragon. This dragon has apparently started calling out to our most spiritually connected. We would like to have you guys escort these spiritually connected above the My Terranas surface tunnel, going towards the surface, towards where an established save point is on the surface. Escadora has an escort mission for a couple of people to be escorted towards the current surface city capital of World's End in the Burning Sands.
Oh,
Oh no. Bad game.
Both
Oh.
sound pretty good, am I right?
yeah.
And then
Do we
there's the
know-
finance minister of Alashtar who has to apparently give you the mission in person.
Is the mission a stab in the back?
Probably.
Certainly sounds like it now that you mention it like that.
That
But,
fight pit sounds tempting. But I really like the dragon. Also,
It's
ask
one
Or-
of the closest to where the Gorgonized are.
I mean, or if you're really keen for it, you can rematch Kayla again, but she seems to be quite a little bit stronger than last time due to her recent accomplishments.
I'm sure she's a few levels higher than us now.
She tamed a nightmare, man. Like, come on.
Well, yeah. She hacked, for sure.
Called DM's privilege.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you want to go 5 levels? Sure, why not?
I didn't give her that much levels, she's probably just a level higher than you guys. But it's still a pretty good feat.
Maybe add a 0 to that last part of A, and maybe
Would
it'll
it
be
a-
10.
Would it be team fights?
The
Or
fight pits?
1v1 fights, yeah. Like, how does that
To
work?
show your display, display your strength. It's everything you can imagine. 2-on-2s, 1-on-1s, group on groups,
Oh.
puzzles, challenges against. Yeah, it's like Wipeout Drow version.
I am really tempted, but Escador Bias is also calling to me.
Yeah, it's the expedition of a lifetime, and also escort mission of a lifetime. With this mission also meaning you guys are like going up towards the Underdark, towards the surface. You are gonna have 2 other battalion standards working with you in this
Holy
Escador mission, whereas the Lantar one from Morgoth seats is literally only asking for you guys because you're the top class. They don't care if you if you don't accept it or not, because apparently there are 2 other groups that do qualify for the Morgoth job as well.
I wonder who.
Yeah.
Hmm. Are we allowed to go ask what the Alashtar's quest is? And then make our choice?
You wanna meet with the finance minister as a group?
If it doesn't lock us out of the other quests.
You're not sure?
That sucks.
Dun dun dun! I'm kidding.
Real
when-
life.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's normally in real life. If you get to a place and then you just get sucked in it. Maybe too late to get out of that job. I don't speak from experience. Don't worry, I'm out of a job. So, anyway, the finance minister himself has a relatively humble abode in the palace itself. Quite close towards the Escador archives is his office, and it's, well, I say office, but like as you go towards where his door is, well, I say door, it's more of a vault, and you get the sense this guy does his work with the money, directly with the money, it seems. And as you guys apparently you inform the guards that are there, heavily armed, the Morgoth guard sergeants that have tower shields that block the way of the vault. And as soon as you show off your pedigree and your intent, they open the vault, not for you guys to go through, but for the finance minister to exit. And he just rubs his eyes, puts on his glasses, spectacles, and he just takes a look at everyone, and he just says, thank you for meeting with me. Sorry about that. Just wake up. I have my bed in there. Work with the money. Work with the papers. Barely keeping up. I'm Terry. Terry Margoth. Work with Alastars. Thank you for heeding my call. You are probably the only group that's quite possibly able to do this. Any of you very good with money? Any of you very good with paperwork? No one?
Luke kind of just like looks away a little bit, just.
I'm gonna just gesture like my near tailored clothing. I'm not the most paper guy.
Good. That's perfect. Actually, that is exactly what I'm looking for. I need a few. Oh, what do you call it? Subjects. There are a few traps in there that need to be tested out. The potency of them is questionable. Thus, the royal guard have not agreed to give me proper escorts, to which I could probably test them out. They muddle the mind, only briefly, and I only need you to well, you'll see when you're in the vault. Just try your best to steal something. You guys up for the challenge?
What could go wrong?
Plenty of things, Sir Typhus. I suggest you take a back seat on this one unless you would like to witness the traps yourself. It is a very good experience just in case you come across something similar,
I'm
so to
interested
speak.
to see for myself.
I see. Hang on, let me get my bed out of there first.
Is there any
Yep.
royal guards or anything around? Like, this isn't just like this weird request that's going to get us killed or anything?
There are no Alashtar guards around. There are the two Sergeant Margoths. The tower shields are currently on their backs, and they're like just in charge of like opening the vault and closing the vault. It's just him. It's just this minister.
Where can I die?
Yeah, he's. Spidey senses are tingling. He doesn't trust this guy.
I mean, he seemed quite honest. Although, make an insight check.
Do we know him?
I'll give you an advantage on it.
Make a history check to try and recall this guy.
Oh, think he is.
Insight? You can't advantage insight, but that's still pretty good. History. Wharton, he's been talked of before, although you can't quite know the name, and didn't quite know the name Terry Margoth. You know of him as apparently a neighbor who's never come to his house, but his house is bigger than yours. So he holds quite a bit of a station in the city, apparently. More so than your father ever did. And Viaje, this was very concerning. You have never seen a drow so honest about wanting to trap someone else. You do read some malice off of him, but it's malice that you'd expect. It's the malice of, like, I hope what they go into works.
Kind of funny if this doesn't work.
It just seems the perfect opportunity to have a scapegoat for stuff to go missing from the vault.
He works for finances. Like, how long have you been doing this? That's a better question.
You ask him?
Yeah.
Okay. He comes back out, and it looks like he's just like this. There's this like, as best as I can describe, as the DMs run out of flowery words, this Kathmandu style sort of folding bed as he takes it out of the vault, and as he says, "How long have I been working? 6 years. 6 years now. I like my job. you need quite a bit of focus though, quite a bit of free time. It's just gone. I haven't hung out with my friends in 2 years. Sorry, I didn't mean to trail off like that. You will be rewarded with not the monetary value in there, sadly. Although, if you do manage to steal some away, let's just say I didn't see it, and neither did the guards. But that's only if you prove successful. Anyway, into the vault you go. Whenever you're ready.
How long do we spend in the vault?
As little or as long as you'd like. Does not phase me. Just if you are not out within the hour, I'll check. I'll check hourly.
That's concerning.
We're all going inside.
An hourly check.
Oh, if some of you happen to die, we will revive you. No cost for that. I'll be 15 minutes. Make your decisions. My guards here will see to you rejecting or accepting this offer. I need to go get some coffee. If you'll excuse me. He starts like walking briskly towards the exit.
Yeah. I don't see any downside to this. It's gonna hurt like a bitch, but that should be fine. We've suffered worse.
Just scream sit up.
Oh no, we can just easily pin it back onto him. Like, if we're framed for having more excess gold, we can say it got gifted to us or something. Or we can.
They're not
have it
going to
taken out
take
as,
our
like,
words
gold.
if it is.
Yeah. We're. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What house did you say he was from? Margoth?
Yeah.
Mark off, yeah.
I wonder if the two brothers will know about him then.
I already rolled for it.
Well, that's one. What about the other one?
I need to.
Probably too young. Nah.
Look, do you know?
So yeah,
do
to
you
be
know
fair,
this guy?
probably.
Look, do you recognize
doesn't
this
hurt.
guy? Little brother, do you
I-
recognize this guy?
I tried to look for it. Can I do a roll or can I not?
I mean, you
Or-
recognize
or-
Mr. Terry Margoth. He is important, but he's not a face that's been like shown around frequently. Apparently, he's his best strengths are like his very very large focus and apparently the very just stoic and headstrong sort of decision making, like very instant decision making for the city's finances and what they should like invest in or either imports or exports. So there are like farms and like sort of like all sorts of produce that's projects that are happening all around Tai'ven Alashtar. This guy is the one that heads all of them, gives the orders for farmers to grow stuff.
Right. I just go ahead and look around and.
But he seems like an interesting character. Like he's always out of it. But you get the sense it comes with the job, or it comes with the requirements
Like
of the
a food.
personality that needs to have this job.
So he wants us to go.
Yeah, what
into
if he's the building Queen Spider guy?
Apparently, just test out the traps and defenses in the vault.
We'll just go in the vault and set some traps off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Most
if
probably.
you manage to actually steal something in the vault, you get to keep it. Apparently.
Most probably, I can't really think of anything much.
Okay. Looks easy enough.
It sounds more like a challenge than anything else.
I mean, there's still time. He can still walk away from it at any time. He's just pushed it onto you, and as soon as you met him, like Like, you know, when you like go for a quest and there's the accept and refuse, he just sort of like push the accept button for you.
Yeah. But this doesn't
But
look
it's a
like
side
anything
quest, so
that
you can
does.
walk away from it.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't
Yeah,
look
he
as out
thinks
many other
about
quests
the
for-
lethality of the traps around his home shop, and then looks at everything thinking, "Fuck no."
Well, I'll be alright. Let's go.
I mean, lethality around your shop. I mean, at worst, yeah, people would turn to stone. At best, they'd have some serious stomach aches. So you can imagine what a vault would have.
So there's
Especially
a
in
high and a low.
Well,
Yeah.
Low and then
this
just
is
an up
a
and
pass
down.
vault. It's gonna be designed to keep out like level 20 invaders.
We could just let Vorton go. He likes this type of stuff, doesn't he?
It's alright, let's go.
You.
I-
Just me, okay.
I'll go too. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll go too. I'm gonna follow my brother.
Nah, fuck, I don't want to be the one that's. I'm going to because everyone's going.
Yeah, you just watch as you explain that. All of them just go start going in, very very excited.
Triumph
I'm also-
What do you do?
I don't.
Let's go.
I don't want to be the one that was being shown up. I want to, you know.
One of them knows about the dangers of traps. The other, I just don't care. You are just like, oh shit, I don't want to be shown up by this idiot.
So who's good
Even
at
though I have more hits than you.
Yeah, like, we have a feud. You know why? You shot someone when you were blinded. I couldn't shoot someone at advantage.
Okay.
I have a feud.
Here's-
Okay,
I can't be shown up every
who's got the
time.
sneaky hand?
I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me, Zeke.
Is it
problem.
obvious where the traps are? Do we have to actually look for them or like?
Oh no!
Is it
As
like-
soon as you enter the vault,
Dodge action.
dodge action, all of you. All right. Those of you that enter the vault, one by one, as you enter in.
And I'll chug my dex potion.
Yeah. As you make your preparations and you look around, who's the first to go in?
Yo.
Either me or Vorton.
Vorton walked off
Yeah.
straight away.
Okay. Vorton goes in.
No prep.
Earlnet, you watch as Vorton just disappears into the
Yes.
vault and goes invisible. You're like, huh, weird. Okay. Maybe it's like it's helping the Drow defend their home.
I'll give
Vorton,
it a little bit, then I'll follow.
okay.
But I'll
Vorton, you enter
Mhm.
and you look back. It is the endless ocean of the Titan Sea.
Uh-oh.
Underwater or like?
No, you seem to be on some sort of like island overlooking at the very, very southern bits of the God-touched wilds, overlooking the Titan Sea.
Oh.
Can I go and send my clone to where he just went?
You lose contact of your clone
Oh,
Can I?
as soon as it enters the vault.
Did the others appear behind me?
You look around. No. Who enters second?
me
But I'm
or Luke.
before he goes there, I'm gonna yell. Wait. Actually, no, never mind. We don't have any line of communicating. Fuck. All right. Yeah, fuck it.
I'll poke my rapier for you to see if like it disappears immediately or if it's the entire thing.
Okay. Who's going in second? Earlnet, yeah.
It was either me or Luke, but he interrupted me, so I don't know.
Earlnet, you go in. Your vision goes blurry for a bit, and yeah, you're just like forced to blink. And as soon as you open your eyes, Vorton is in front of you, and you're also at this island overlooking the Titan Sea.
Oh, you made it.
Made it where?
The afterlife.
But isn't that bad for you and your god?
True. Fuck. Let's get out of here.
As you get out of there, Luke enters in. Huh?
Yeah, I just walk in.
Where are these traps at? Brother, watch my back.
Scented dancing lights. Oh my fuck.
I'm gonna ask the guards what's going on before I enter.
and they go. One of them just says, "Just enter the vault, and then avoid the traps. Maybe your friends fell victim to the traps."
Just to
Viahe's like full on face palming. They fell victim to the traps.
He just repeats, "They fell victim to the traps."
What kind
How-
of trap?
Funny you should ask that, and not the ones that walked in first.
How small is the island, by the way?
It's quite
it's an island.
sizable. Like you look back, it's like a massive island with the same like god touched trees, except these trees are dark brown and leaves coloration, and the crystals here are dark green.
There are a few more levels to get spells to deal with this shit.
I mean, we don't know that this shit's happening.
Well, we do see
we
them
see
walk
them
past and
disappear.
disappear, but that's it, yeah.
Yeah. All you guys see is they walk in and disappear. So the rest of
And
you, what are
I
you doing?
took my rapier like halfway through. Did it disappear at all? Or like did it just not do anything?
Nope. Didn't do anything. You just poke through the air. No. You see like the vault before you, and there's it's quite blurry, and it's quite dark in there. You're gonna have to like go inside to get a closer look.
I has dancing lights in there.
Yeah, certainly can. Thum, 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 thum. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you get to light up, and there are numerous amounts of just strong boxes and treasure chests as you light up here, and there are some pedestals with magic items on them.
What if we got them from a distance? That could be a way to test the traps.
Hmm.
First one to ever go in, so it's up to you now.
Yeah,
Do
we
you have
went
rope,
in, so we
brother?
can't say shit.
I think I should.
Do you have rope, brother?
we're not there, right?
Nope, we're on an island.
I
We
don't.
are
think I
on
do.
an island.
I don't think...
Actually, I just asked one of the guards. Hey, do you have any spare rope?
Nope. Too heavy on that
Five foot.
person.
I'm gonna tie some rope around my bag and try and use that to loop in some items.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a
So-
dexterity check. For
Actually,
last
I
service.
get to know.
So that
Skills.
thing about splitting the party,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
You guys went in there.
we're not there.
Things are going around.
9.
As-
It'll take
Oh,
you
yeah,
a
guys.
while. And the while meaning it seems impossible at around this distance, or with just your skill level. You're not sure which one, but it's just not happening. You're gonna have to try something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna offer the rope up to Ilsinus since I'm pretty sure he's better than this shit than I am.
Yep.
Exact same.
The exact same.
Do it.
Plus
Go
4.
ahead.
I'm
13.
better.
Yeah, it's just yeah, it's not happening. I mean, you're getting closer, and you almost loop it around like a strong box, but you end up just like grabbing the strong box, and instead of looping it around properly, you just drag it up and crash it onto the floor. The strong box doesn't break, it seems. Pretty strong for a
works.
box.
Wait, that
it's-
works. I mean, Do it on the floor.
Is
The
there
strong
like
box is made of
piles
metal, right?
Metal and wood, it seems, from this distance.
Couldn't we use one of your arrows to like shoot it?
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing.
Okay.
I try and grappling hook arrow sort of deal.
Yeah, I've opened that.
Okay. For the makeshift harpoon arrow, make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Are you gonna
Oh,
hit
wait,
one
I
of
think-
us?
Hey, use mark. Oh, wait,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
amplify
can
mark.
is it within 30 foot? Can we mark it?
Yeah.
So
You
sure.
have to amplify. You have to amplify.
Yeah, well, I
it.
think before I'm just getting class.
Yeah. Actually, amplify is the advantage, anyways.
Yeah,
It is.
You can do it.
I mean, can you mark an
I'm just
object?
checking. I think it's
ye-
just be creature.
Yeah,
Well,
I think so too, because that's like the purpose of like the mark is just to get their like blood mark and stuff.
Well,
Yep.
no, it doesn't have to be blood because you can amplify to ignore blood conditions.
Right,
Yeah.
but does it include
Still has
inanimate objects?
Yeah.
We're looking
Yeah.
The only reason why it works on like shit that doesn't work, like say a Treant, is because you can like say you use it sap or some shit as like a supplement for blood, and there's a reason why you can't do it for like machines or spirits or stuff. The reason,
Yeah, it does
because they
say
don't have
manipulate
blood and everything
creatures
like
through
that.
Hammercraft.
Anyway,
That's like the description.
can you use it on the objects?
Nah, straight roll.
I see.
Wait, you mean disadvantage?
Oh, sorry,
Says
disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. You get an attack roll.
To be fair, we can just keep trying over and over.
Inside.
16.
So I hit a
Erlnet,
strong
what's your armor class?
one.
Oh no.
16.
Isn't it disadvantage or not?
You hit the strong box. Nice.
Uh,
Erlnet,
really
you,
good?
you just all of a sudden start bleeding. Huh?
Okay, cool. Let's not drag it in.
11 points of damage.
ow! Just fucking feel a sharp pain in my shoulder.
Okay. So we spread out, I assume. We just keep our distances, or
You're not sure what's happening to Erlnet, but he seems to be taking some sort of invisible damage.
You just hear him just go,
It might be
ow!
some sort of like invisible monster.
Turn around.
Oh,
we,
wow.
wait.
Roll,
So
roll
inside
initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
Pull up my weapon
Who's
and my
that?
shield.
Listen.
And as you do you drag it back, Vyahe?
Yeah, that would be the
Oh,
intent if I think I've got it.
I'll help him with
Yeah,
that.
it seems that you've pierced the strongbox, the wooden part of it, and as you drag it back, as you bring it to the
To be
you bring it
honest,
to the outside. This is a heavy fucking strongbox.
Vyahe would be
tell me.
inclined to
Oh,
send a
fuck
couple
off!
more
I'm not that
arrows.
heavy. I'm not that heavy.
Please
For a
tell me
strong-
Roland gets freaking
for a
dragged
strongbox,
across
it's
the
heavy.
ground.
If we
It'll
do
be
need
a
more
heavy-
arrows, we can have more
Yeah, if
weapons.
it's a heavy strong box, you pick up more arrows, go out to the
Yeah. We get the guys
Okay, yeah,
involved.
go ahead and make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Please tell me Erlenet is like fucking dragged across the ground by an invisible rope.
Oh,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
it's not right damage, I assume.
Oh yeah, the bow is never not righted.
Oh yeah, you always do it at dawn.
Yeah. So, first of
Oh
all,
wait,
16
so it
points of
is
damage.
righted?
It is.
Yeah, it is righted.
Oh. Oh.
Oh shit!
And
you're getting fucked
it makes
up.
it a little easier now to pull with like the 2 rope, and as you to haul it in, and as the strongbox goes out of the vicinity of the vault entrance, out pops up Erlnet.
Oh.
Ah.
I feel
He
ripped
seems
off.
hurting.
So it was you two.
I feel ripped off.
Hey, we saved your life. Also,
Well,
what happened?
brother, well,
Erlnet has disappeared from the island, it seems.
Yeah,
You
we
just
turn
seem to get
around.
joined away.
Turn
yeah, we
around
turn
and was
around like
like,
he's gone. Like,
looks like he fell for a trap. Let's go, brother.
so,
Let's head on. Let's find those traps.
But
Erlnet, what
alright, let's
happened?
go. I just gotta start scouring.
I got teleported to an island over by the Leviathan Sea. Same with the other two.
Oh. Well, aren't you glad you pulled you out?
At least it hit me. Knowing the
Yeah.
other two, they're probably out doing something real stupid.
Looking at his wounds, he's really fucked up, I
Right.
assume.
Oh yeah.
While,
Oh yeah, those arrows hurt.
after Vorton suggested that we look for the boxes, I cast armor fragments on myself.
Can I attempt verify through there?
You certainly
Ooh.
can. And as you get sense like it's some sort of like portal, maybe some sort of like illusion-based thing, you cast Fairy Fire. It works in the room. It seems to just like go through, and you get to light up the room for a bit. Immediately, one rune in the room lights up, and the Fairy Fire is dispelled though. Immediately.
Oh.
Ah, I see. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire as well.
Is there
It does the
any
same thing. It
footprints in
gets
the
dispelled.
dust?
Yeah, do we notice anything
Doesn't
like...
seem to be any footprints in the dust, no.
Yeah, so they're not invisible, they are just transported.
It's at this point the Mr. Terry Margoth arrives, and he's holding like some sort of a pitcher and a
Pitcher of
cup
coffee.
and a cup. As he drinks from the cup, he says, "Ah, looks like Bunch of your parties are made. Oh, hello there.
Just on the
what got
ground
you?
bleeding.
Yeah, he just looks at you. Oh, I mean, a rather rudimentary and very brutal way of getting someone out of there. But yes, that is one way. How fares the rest of you folk?
Yeah, they're
what
two,
attempts have you made so far?
Pulling a strong box from outside the vaults didn't work. We pulled this guy instead.
Ah, yes, that'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
Fairy fire also. It got dispelled.
This is why I had asked whether or not if you are good at any paperwork. If you're normally not, one of the most inexpensive and rather effective ways of sort of masking some sort of a vault would be illusion, he says.
Mm-hmm.
He like chugs the coffee from his cup and then refills it with the pitcher. Ah, that's the good stuff.
Wait,
How would
Can I
you?
try investigation on the door? I mean, out of character, this is what I expected, but like in character.
Yep, you may.
out of character, I think if we blink, we're transported. It's like a. If we blink, it's a.
17.
Whatever it is.
Looks like a normal vault to you.
If we tried slapping each other again. If that would work.
No, I'm good.
Hey, own it. Go in again. Let's go.
I'm good.
Slapping each other again?
Try that.
Perhaps. Actually, no. You're thinking in the correct lines, but at the same time wrong. Although you did mention again, you had a lot of illusion experience in your camp.
We dealt with something that involved delusions.
Oh, I see. And if you had passed it, then you guys are worthy of Oh, that's the good stuff.
Can I?
Being the top class.
Is
To
Earl
be
net
fair, pain work.
keen to go
for the
back in
illusion
again?
the first time. Nope.
Oh, I just on the ground, just lying there, like, oh fuck, man, I can't be bothered.
Tyro found me. I'm gonna
Yeah, I was
try.
gonna give you. I'm gonna dot this on you.
As you witness all of this, Typhus, still keen?
Ooh.
I'm watching them. Like, seems weird. I'll just walk in while they're doing
Okay.
whatever they're doing.
You walk in, and you guys watch as Typhus walks in, and walks in no problem into the vault room.
So
And
royalties allowed in only, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Royal bloodline,
actually,
probably.
not quite.
Maybe I'm just not as stupid as the rest of you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Although that statement is rather mean. He does have a point. One of the requirements would be to it's not necessarily an illusion per se. Let me demonstrate. I will turn off the traps for a bit.
But what about the two inside?
Yeah, exactly. I will turn off the traps for a bit. He says, nodding.
Oh.
He sits down. He gives a pitcher to like one of the other guards and the cup of coffee to the other. The guy with the cup of coffee just drinks from it. He goes, hey, my coffee.
No.
And you watch as like he draws like a thin red line of mana with both his hands in the air. He clutches it, and it becomes like this sort of like red needle. And you watch as like he waves it around, pulls from it, and it becomes like this sort of sphere. And you watch as he enters his hand claw-like style and turns like some sort of like invisible dial, as if he was like Doctor Strange. And you watch as like the illusion starts to fade. And those of you on that island, you blink once more instinctively, and you're there just outside the entrance, the vault room again. To the rest of you guys, it just seems as if like invisibility wore off on them.
Are they inside or outside the vault?
They are just outside the vault.
Is this a
And he
trap?
says,
Push back.
"Yes, welcome back. What did you experience?"
We're on the island.
No, on an island. big Leviathan Sea. Was that supposed to happen, or?
Yes. That is the most expensive bit of the trap, actually. And everything else is rather self-explanatory. The reason why we did this is, actually, I would like to hear your thoughts. Why do you think we make a trap like this?
Prevent top dwellers from stealing our stuff or our own kind.
Well, that's more of a general sense, but
It seems like a trap more than a way to deal with them. Get information after they try to steal our stuff.
Do the returnees have wet boots or anything to show that they were actually there, or is it like just fully an illusion?
you double check, and it turns out there seems to be some traces of sand on their boots.
Wouldn't you be able to check mine too?
Yep, you check. You check Onet's. Yes, there is as well.
So we were literally teleported to a desolate island in the middle of the Leviathan Sea, and I'm assuming, or the middle of Titan Sea, sorry, but I'm assuming, say you put some guards on the other side ready to capture anybody who comes in. That would be an immediate capture and interrogation situation, wouldn't it be?
In a sense, but think of it. Think of it this way. Yeah, let me get some of that coffee back. He like walks outside the wall just to collect his coffee, and then goes back in again. There's a reason why this vault is heavily anti-magic, as maybe you may have seen before if you tried casting in here.
Very
We
fire.
did.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a reason why certain mindful aspects are ignored when this teleporter is active. There are two things. One, it saves us a lot of money, that it can only teleport the ones that have very low resistance to such magics. Number two, it splits apart forces, he says, bowing. The front line of your enemies will be occupied with a beautiful landscape, and whereas the thinkers are trapped in a room with relatively nothing in it, he says, as he pulls one thin blue line, turns it, cranks it, and you guys watch as the vault room was just an empty room after all.
That
Any
explains why he let us take anything.
Because there was nothing to take in the first place.
We're never going to be able to take it anyways.
And you guys watch as like the Markoth guards are like, whoa. They clap a little.
Wait, so what are they doing here?
And
Setting
They,
the scene.
Setting the scene.
Yes. they were seeing a scene.
Bystanders.
Thank you, Pycon, and thank you, Sil. They both nod. That'll be it for today. Actually, you can stay around for a bit. Have some coffee. He hands them both back the pitcher and mug. The Margoth sergeants have a coffee each. Like, it's pretty good. Oh, yeah, they seem to be in a little bit of a discussion themselves for a bit as the adults ask Terry a little bit of questions like, why bother with the teleporter? And he just said, well, it's a relatively cheap one. You know, he plans to install quite a bit of this as defenses in Tai'ven Alashtar. And he says, and like to close it off. I know it may have been a waste of time, but to me it wasn't actually. I liked the fact that you guys did actually bother trying to problem solve in a way. And thank you for demonstrating the perfect scene there for me, Mr. Typhus. So I would like for your final as a final request, your criticism. There is quite a bit more to be improved, but something like this is extremely effective, and as the head of the finance for the kingdom, efficient and cheap. But do you think there could be anything else that could what a younger mind would suggest?
Would sending stones be a problem?
I mean,
That's
if
kind of why I
they
asked.
waste quite a bit of time trying to communicate between themselves, good for us.
A minor illusion showing people that have gone in would reduce hesitation for people charging in after.
Hmm. I see. As some sort of enticement.
Yeah.
An
Fire stuff
illusion
immediately.
to mimic the ones going in. I see.
Yeah,
Correct.
so when they
Um,
step through, they're teleported, but it shows like a projection of them standing there.
And
Ah.
acquiring the loot. So it shows that there was no harm done and it was just a normal
Or
vault.
being wary of traps, of course. That would make it-
Extra glyphs would be needed for that, as well as particular mages' talents, but nothing that can't be procured with quite a bit of coin. I think I can make that work. Yes, for our actual larger vaults.
Out of curiosity,
Animus.
besides from the pulling people back by force, is there any other way to escape that place?
Swim.
Huh. Knowing the surface dwellers as well as the few warriors I've associated myself with, they will most likely try to swim away from the island and will most likely be eaten by the actual titanic creatures.
And some with the
Okay.
ability to fly?
The ability to fly? Well,
Yes.
my condolences for them to having to traverse the ocean with their wings.
I'm assuming there's something inside these vaults, cause I'm Lugan born. I assume doesn't know. As Luke goes, I'm assuming there's something to say shut off any magic that is attempted to be inside the room.
That's what was happening when we were
Yeah,
trying to
no,
help you.
Luke wasn't there,
Well,
so he didn't know.
that's why
Right.
I said when we were trying to help you.
Then counterspell wouldn't work.
Have you
There's no
tried?
spell to counter.
Have you tried counterspelling's a glyph?
I'm not familiar both out of character and in character, so.
Oh, and he just says, well, it simply doesn't work. Allow me. He just walks out. He casts lightning bolt directly at Typhus. He watches as the lightning bolt of black lightning streaks towards Typhus's face, and it just dispels before it hits him. And when that dispel wave tried to happen, you watch as a counter wave sort of spell tried to hit the dispel wave, but you watch as another dispel wave intercepts the counter spell.
So just we have multiple spellcasters trying to counterspell to counter spells.
Would it disrupt?
You will
dispel-
have to have a lot of effort in order to disable this.
It would
Even
still
someone
be-
with an anti-magic field will have trouble walking into this.
Yeah, I was
Because-
thinking that, but I wasn't sure of how much character knowledge we would have.
Now
because,
I wonder how Dawn would try.
And he'll
breaking
just
into
explain it. Those with the
Thanks.
field will just be recognized as null, sort of like null mentality, and they too will be teleported because the teleportation is entirely different magic on its own.
Doesn't anti-magic field specifically block any sort of teleportation?
Not this one, no, because these ones are.
special.
Now this one, and then he just says, this one is rather. This one is a national secret that I cannot disclose, but our teleporters are special.
I guess the thing for Z King is guys wouldn't use the door to start with. It'd go through a wall or a ceiling or a floor.
Ah, yeah, but that's probably more protected. Like,
Yeah, you'll kill some runes in the process, though. Glyphs, I mean, but yeah.
True. But like
Still
if there's
quite a-
glyphs there, there's no teleporter.
My name is Optimus Prime.
You just have to deal with the abundance of other
Yaba.
glyphs that could probably trigger by and every other trigger that exists.
Those would be stopped probably by anti-magic field though.
Yeah.
I considered
Yeah.
raiding Bethany's treasure just to see if I could. Thought probably a bad idea.
You can do
it's
it.
probably much better defended than this. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, he just says,
And-
yeah?
Sorry, but other than actually deactivating the whole trap in its entirety and making sure, checking if somebody came into the trap and now comes out, would there be any other way that we would know if somebody was actually on the other side of the Titan Sea, without activating the trap? Deactivating the trap, sorry.
You would not know, no. Someone walks in here, be it on purpose or accidentally, you might not see or hear from them ever again.
What about the people that can see magic and through illusions?
Oh, that's an interesting one. They see a teleporter as some black void. Meaning they'll avoid this place entirely. Or try their best to disable it.
Hi.
But you'll be pleased to know for this purpose. This teleporter is not the shape that you'd think it is. I should say. Anyway, okay, let us go out, and he waits until everyone goes out of the vault, quote unquote, and reactivates it.
If any object that is thrown in there would appear as if it was dropped inside that room filled with treasure, right? That
Please
would
shoot an
work.
arrow
That
inside.
wouldn't work. That wouldn't work on, say, constructs, machines. Would they completely be teleported just as any flesh creature, or would
Yes.
they? Okay.
Anything that does not have a mental state counts as a null mental state, and just is taken away. In time, you'll be interested with these secrets, especially when you traverse well in your field of study or combat expertise. And then, when this secret is shared to you, you too will find quite a bit of joy in how unique unique and talented our previous and current matron mothers have been in securing us this fine resource. But until then, I can now let your imaginations run wild, as I would like you to talk often and a lot about this. I love new minds and young minds in order for rather efficient practices for our kingdom and its
So if we put it as
defenses.
a challenge, then.
Yes. I've already actually posted it as some sort of challenge, as if you all look behind, and he points towards where the sergeants are, and there's just this like light sort of small tiny floating sort of a hollow crystal that's just been apparently recording everything. The hollow crystals in this world being like, your versions of TV, but very, very rare, and like very like once in a decade sort of like broadcasts, happen in like massive holocrystals and are just like holivized, but it's way more prevalent in the Drow society, and because they have the most access to it, and this seems like a weekly thing for them rather than a once a decade thing in the surface world. And yeah, apparently your exploits were being televised.
You're gonna be famous, brother. And pats
fine.
Elnid on the shoulder.
Man, now everyone can see how much of a wuss you are.
Indeed. Whatever happened to you, that was pretty good. I believe your physical self was dragged out, and the illusion was showing something else. Yeah. Are you sure you don't want coffee?
I'll have some coffee.
I'll take one. Yeah, I'll take one.
I have.
Sure.
Yeah, he pulls out from like his what seems to be like some sort of like bottomless pocket in his pants. Multiple mugs for everyone.
Can
I'm
I
Still
have
on
a
the
sniff?
ground in pain.
check for poison?
Check for poison.
You have a sniff, sort of look for a tint on any sort of sheen.
I'll also take a sniff, because...
Make a perception check.
Can I take a sniff as well, then?
8. Nah. Coffee.
As soon as I see Viaje do that, I'll just go and drink it.
I'll
Drink
take
it.
a sniff.
Make a constitution. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
It's normal coffee, and he says like looking towards the holocrystal as he notices all this, and he says, "The future is in good hands. Thank you for listening in on this, and like I said, I will be recruiting fresh minds. Please do contact me."
Please come contact us if anyone is able to beat this. I'm very curious how they would do it.
There you have it, folks. And he touches like the holocrystal, and it breaks. And as it dissipates, he sighs and he says, "That's the first time the kingdom has asked me to do some sort of broadcast. I am sorry to have sprung this little trap upon you in more ways than one. I can understand the mistrust in your eyes, definitely, Mr." He looks at you, Viaje.
You offered for us to go into a paladin vault, and he just walked in, and he's just shaking his head.
No, he shrugs.
I'm not
I mean, it's a relatively exciting prospect. I did assume some of you would have walked in, and some of you would have been very skeptical about perhaps walking into some sort of national treasure security.
I got a feeling a highlight would be Elnit being pulled out of that loop space.
Indeed, I actually took a quick look at that as I was just double checking the holo visions were working as I grabbed my coffee. For one of the victims to have been posed as a strongbox. It was rather intriguing. And if they were retrieved like that in some sort of emergency, well, it wouldn't have been realistic, as we would have cut down their mages by then, and let their marshals figure out a way across the Titan Sea. But rather fun thing to think about. As not only will the vaults will have these sort of things placed, I will tell you now, Tai'ven Alashtar has received quite a bit of funding. I have taken it upon myself to not quite establish a foothold in the trading businesses, but I get the feeling we needed to spend quite a bit of money for our defenses. And I thought, well, I'd use a rather unique resource and invest in it. And this is the product of the fruits. Thank you for being part of that, as well as for entertaining quite a massive crowd, as well as myself.
Just didn't use my light config.
Yeah.
That would have been
By the way, believe it or not, this place is sort of guarded in because it actually is my office. I believe I have one of my friends, and he says that as you see one of like an Alashtar sort of girl servant start dragging the bed back, and he says, "Ah, perfect. Huh. I sleep where I work. Yeah, I work where I sleep. Yeah. Busy day. Busy man.
It's
Sound like my
efficient, I
brother.
suppose.
It's considered
I
a compliment.
I see. I
Which
see.
brother?
Thank you.
Who do you think? The one who literally was asking us to go for Gorganize.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Organize. He says,
Yes. Don't worry about it.
"No. Of course. Reward was actually going to be information, but I can procure you Gorganize should you wish."
What kind of information, may I ask?
Oh. Well, wouldn't be much of a reward if I hadn't given it to you. So here you go. He gives you guys all a manifest, and it literally just marks down just this is rubs you guys the wrong way in Escadora House. This is what's meant to be for the elite scouts' eyes only, and to be just reported to apparently just the royal officials. So as soon as you take a look at it, Typhus, you're like, wait, it's only meant to be for the eyes of like the royal guard and above. Not even like you're allowed to look at this thing. But the manifest outlines just treasure locations, just stuff that is not fully yet scouted, dungeons that have been appearing all across the land here. Let me mark them down for you in a purple
Oh
circle.
no. Frozen Waste all over again.
What's this
It's
guy's
frozen
name?
waste again.
What's this guy's name again?
Terry.
Terry Margoth.
Terry. Yes.
The one
Oh,
and
cannot
one very just very north of Tai'ven Alashtar and stuff.
Scary
So
Terry.
mark down manifest.
Scary Terry.
application.
wait. So-
Each of us get one, right?
just the moment the fucking I'm gonna name everything on the map. In my head I go, ah shit, here we go again.
Oh no.
Oh fuck no, no, yeah.
Fuck. Here we go again.
Anyway, yeah, those are the purple circles thing. The purple circle over here is actually further
Over here, we're on the,
across.
I think we're on the different
Yeah.
map.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're on the
sorry.
City.
Escador archives by Alashtar.
My bad. There you go.
Oh wow.
Huh.
Oh, there is one in the wilds.
There's two in the wilds. One up top as well.
One's just like that.
Oh, it's
Oh god.
One in the
almighty.
one in the
Oh,
sea
no,
apparently. Two in the sea, and this one is
still Death Wish.
this one is near the surface.
Oh.
Okay,
Death
so we
Wish.
got Death Wish, we got Death, we got Absolute Death, we got the Grim Reaper, we got Death.
Well, how do you know that
Oh,
it's
look at
death
that!
when we
Something
haven't
good.
been
Nope,
anywhere
that's
there
death.
yet?
It's the middle of the sea. I've had bad experiences in that.
In this, like, underdog?
It'll be fine. They're friendly creatures.
Yes.
And the Underdark Sea is
Yeah.
is a little weirder.
Into the sea.
It's really scary. But
There's
yeah.
nothing
Yes.
to fear.
This one seems interesting. The fact that it's at our own little island.
How far is that top one?
Oh, where's the
actually, can we-
Gorganize? South of Port Vengeance.
So
How far is the top one? 2 days of trekking.
So like in this general area.
Coconut.
You have to go there.
Is
It's like
that
a
here?
little detour.
The Gorganize is over here, south of Port Vengeance, on that same island.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and then
So
there's a
we could
thing
potentially Gorgon and then jump over to the next guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
the
you
jump
have a-
over is still a bit of a straight to cross, but yes.
Yeah, how far?
Potentially.
Is it a boat or like a?
Oh, do we
You'd
know
need a
that-
boat, yes. I don't think you can swim through that unless you're like super duper athletic.
And Lanta is the arena location, yeah?
One day boat.
Did we go to Lanta? I assume we get given Oh.
So just from that, I'm assuming we're going north
Yeah.
first, the closest one, or
Well,
anywhere else.
We want to get the Gorgon.
Well, these
right?
are optional. Hold on, where's the
Yeah,
escort?
but
Like,
no.
where's the escort end
Wait.
by chance?
What was that, sorry?
Where do we need to escort the spiritual one?
The spirit.
Can you say it again? Escort the...
Spirited one.
Spirit guys.
For the to the dragon.
Oh, the spirit attuned ones.
Yeah.
You have to go through My Terranos, and then up onto the surface, through there, make it into what is perceived to be the what is named in the surface Cornum Emperor, the empire of thing. Make it through there undetected. Gather in make it through and sail, or perhaps get some sort of teleportation help on towards the central region of the world, and make your way towards the world's end in the burning sands.
Oh.
That's a
Ah.
crazy one.
So it's a long mission, is what you're saying.
Yes, but you
And then
are
get
you are
back.
doing this expedition with 2 other battalion standards.
Yeah. If we do sail, we can actually get this treasure probably on the way. This one maybe.
Do we have to make our
Go
way
to the
back as
surface.
well, or will they have a
How
teleport?
much is ahead of disguise?
No, you just have to bring them there. How you get back is up to you.
Oh, could we have like teleportation cycles set up at here? Like if we set up teleportation cycles from here and there. That
I
could be a
mean,
good way, like,
it's
transportation.
you already
We don't have
assume
any
like they
lessons.
don't, but there's a reason why
yeah.
yeah, like they can probably like no problem like probably teleport them, but you get the sense that they don't want to do that because it gets a lot of attention, and it could be intercepted.
Oh yeah, the border killer. Man, I hate that guy.
Yeah, it seems it's not only the good guys it's targeting.
Anybody.
So that does kind of
Death by will.
Or Gerald and Alex. Like, how would Gerald and Alex go around the burning sands as well?
How do we travel to these islands? Like, are we boating? Is it a boat, or do we have to do it?
Yeah. There are these boats called skim ships, and basically, they are like 1 or 2 man boats, but they are powered by your spell slots.
Ooh.
They are.
How about
They are arcane. They are like They're like sailing boards, like surf. Like you use surf on them, and you can sail with them. But you can use like the arcane sails to, and like your the soles of your feet, so like just like project your arcane power onto them, and you can propel yourself like very very fast.
How many people does the boats hold?
Skim ships hold 1 passenger, 1 driver. But
Well,
there's
good
plenty
enough.
of skim ships to spare. Skim ships are very very easy to make.
Do we have enough slots between us to get us there?
I mean, with your full casters, yeah, kinda. You have a warlock, so you have like a decent sort of skim ship there. In fact, that's like a very very good skim ship driver warlocks, because a short rest thing. But it's a bit hard to tell because you've just never tried it.
Are they man portable? Can we fit one in a boat? Bag of holding?
Oh no, skim ships are like actual like boats. You can't fit one in a bag of holding.
You think it was
That
like
would be a fucking convenience right there.
But
inconvenience, but like
yeah, you can,
Yo,
or you
it's
can
just
just
2
spend the
people,
extra
it's
gold.
basement.
You can spend the extra gold to just hire purple worm travel.
I mean, can't we just?
Yes.
I mean,
if we're going with the battalion for the escort, aren't we going to be given like travel
Oh yeah, you're traveling via Purple Worm from Tai'ven Alashtar to My Terranas, but you are marching from My Terranas to the surface.
Yeah. Oh, do we have any like special protection get from the sunlight, or is that just hey, figure it out?
You travel through the night.
Fair.
And if we're going with if we go with the other battalions, we can't get any treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Mel.
That's true. Or perhaps on the way back then, perhaps.
I'm inclined to go for the eyes and then try this treasure over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it. The organizers for your thing, right? The eyes.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, the
It's for his
brothers would probably be maybe interested because it's the same thing as your parents would do normally as well.
Yeah, I'm.
And I
I'm
also need to
before
go
that
over
either.
to the God Touch for
I'm
my own
also-
personal reasons too.
I'm also wanting to get go there for displace of beast cloaks.
So we have the boat there as well.
Probably.
Or
Yeah.
hire a worm.
A worm.
Well, can't we travel back to the camp normally?
Well, you can, but we still
It's
need
the
a way to
opposite
get to
direction.
there.
Yeah.
Hire a worm. Go here.
I
I've
worm
got a
go to
question
Port
though.
Vineyards.
If we go to organize, I looked out the two last time because we didn't accept them fast enough. Or do we have like a time limit of like, hey, we can get this in the next 2 days or something?
There's no time limit.
It just might be
Nice.
swooped up by the other parties. Who knows? Kayla might be looking to be better than us.
Oh yeah, she is probably.
While she dies
but
on the
as a-
surface, we can get more levels down here.
I like your thinking.
Yes. I mean, hell, she couldn't save one party from the or one person from dying during that centipede fight.
Can we get
She ran
chests
away
of
from that
preservation
fight.
for
Yeah.
our Gorgonized and stuff?
50 gold per chest.
Ask your mother for something.
How much is the chest?
Oh, or for free. Yeah, your mom would have one, but
That's
Because she gave you like the option to go get organized. I feel like she'd have stuff like that.
she'll like
many
refuse
she-
selling you her one because she'll use it for one. She's actually, in fact, using it for other stuff. But yeah, you can buy one. 50 gold for it.
We got
Just base
550 in a bag for graduating.
Yep,
Yep.
all of us.
Cool, let's just knock 50 out of that.
And Luke
And
spent
20
that.
20 platinum each as well.
Yes, 20 platinum each. Can't forget the fact that Luke spent 20 gold on shackles too.
Yep.
Yeah, we're buying a chest preservation for 50. And he
Yeah,
bought
I know.
Shackles for 20.
You're just never gonna live that down, huh? Just
Nope,
20,
never.
20 gold for a shackle.
Yeah.
Just like how Z King's
We have
never
to-
gonna live it down that
Well, he's learning.
I fucking hit when I had disadvantage.
Yeah, at least that's the thing I'm known for. Being shit at range weapons.
Oh yeah, that's when you broke your bow, huh? You're like, you
Well,
fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, that's why I got rid of my bow.
Lots of
Yes.
jazz. Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Pack
is there
lots
any
of,
other
stuff
resources
to
your mother might want?
But,
collect stuff.
you can get a chest that's relatively small in size, but can fit into the bag of holding.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's just put in like like an asterisk in the chest of preservation in your inventory, like smaller than usual, or something like that.
It could hold
Anyway,
nice, it should be
yeah.
what
I'd love
you-
to hear your goals for now. So is it locked on to that the Triumvirate would like to go towards Port Vengeance and then organize for now? Or
think
are you
Organize
guys
for now.
are willing to take one of the major quests right away?
Organize.
I don't think right away. I think prep time's better.
That's good. That's cool. But like I
Yeah.
said, if Zehi's group and Kayla's group have already arrived, maybe they might undertake one of those major quests. Who
Like I
knows?
said, it's just like fucking. Fuck. What was that? Fuck it.
Frozen Waste all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To be
but this
fair-
is a more tame. The kingdoms are
More
accessible.
tame,
Frozen
yes.
Waste.
First one is we'll by ourselves.
Frozen Waste
Frozen
was
Waste,
like
hey.
was what I like I said, hard difficulty. This is I consider this campaign medium.
We're gonna make it extreme, okay? Just like we did Frozen Waste.
like I did not pull punches when I gave you guys the encounter, but you had help.
Yeah. We didn't have help for Frozen Wastes.
Hmm.
You
The
girls
lead
did
goblin
count,
almost
but
died in
we did
necrosis
most.
because he wanted to cast a
I
spell too.
know. I can't believe that all that nearly died of just being too tired.
Have we been to Vintage?
No.
No.
Nah, we've been here.
I'd say Escadora folks would have.
Oh, well,
Just
yeah.
like part of like excursions to
in
like
there.
perhaps all the because like your parents are just like those sort of like scouts, except for Vyahe. Yeah, he's a stay-at-home parent.
We'll
With
film
the
in, like,
with the
we'll talk
golden
about that.
concoction and stuff. Nothing came bad from casting in the Wild Magic Zone. Yeah, nothing came bad at all.
Yeah. The
Port
necrosis
Vengeance
was a plus.
is a port fortress. Port fortress.
Port Fortress.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. It is. The spear. The tip of the spear in making and producing the galleon, the galleon version of like the Drow ships and stuff, called Titan's palms or paws. The palms are these like aircraft carrier style sort of like flat ships, flat fortresses that just float on the water and just house a significant amount of like artillery on them. And then the Titans I said palms and hands, claws or something.
Paws.
Paws. Yeah, paws. Yeah, that one makes more sense. Yeah, these are like just if a tower could be sideways and had like a spire pointed, these would be these ships. They're just gigantic ships made for ramming. These are like as Drow are, these are very aggressively designed ships with very niche purposes. And Port Vengeance like turns these ships out for use of like protecting the Spider Queen's fortress from the neutral forces in the sea, as well as for expeditions towards the Titan Sea. As they normally yearly they send out a couple of these ships, as well as like the best of the region's battalion standards, in order to explore the core of the world.
How many come back?
Few come back with treasures, and sometimes once in a century, or even a millennium, come back with news of fighting a Titan and living to tell the tale.
Lies, there's always that.
One of these was the hero of the Underdark. The story lives on for a while, but one of her exploits, Lara Lysandar, also managed to battle with a great sword Titan and won. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Just the norms. Port Vengeance, is whenever you go to high enough level, just go back to Port Vengeance and be like, we want a capital ship.
Okay.
Like, okay. Make you one?
Work.
Yep. And one that'll like be able to withstand the waterfall full damage for a ship, and then sail on from there. Because needed a ship to be able to do that, or at least float down. Gold cost of a worm taxi, quite expensive actually. 50 gold per person.
Okay.
Damn.
You can try risking it with the skim ships.
No. Is that there and back, by the way?
Goes
There and back for the worm taxi. Actually, yes.
Okay. I say we just go over here immediately, then we can cross there.
You can take a purple worm immediately to a place of your choosing. It's just that if it's a hostile place, the purple worm will help fight off initially and will retreat if it's damaged too much. as well as
Yeah.
obviously the driver as well.
Or we can just go to Port Vengeance and then walk away from there. That'd be much easier.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that too.
But
We're
yeah,
like a frequent
imagine
person.
imagine being the purple worm being unlucky enough to just be turned to stone, and you would have lost your way home.
Yeah, until we do someone else. It's like, hey, a purple worm died and we lived to tell the tale. Anything we can do to help?
Oh yeah, those things turn us into stone if we stare
Gorgons.
at them, or they just
Yeah, that's
do
my next
a
question.
breath weapon.
What?
Make
what
a
is
history
goal?
check. Two people can make this history check.
Oh, okay.
Can I just ask if you are
Anyone got high
here?
int? I'm
Ask
plus one.
any of the blood.
Yeah, one of us is probably the better one because we get advantage
But
already with.
Does we have advantage on this or something? One sec.
Yeah, from Blood Pact or something like that.
Oh yeah, we do. Hunter's Bane.
That's it.
Okay.
That
well,
was-
Wisdom
30, so I'll do it.
survival checks, never mind.
Oh, sorry about wisdom rolls.
It's for tracking. Or recalling information about. Wait, never mind, it is intelligence checks for recalling information.
Yeah, thought so.
Okay, so as long as the Gorgon's a Fey, Fiend, or Undead.
Well, so no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think.
The monstrosities, aren't they?
Yes, monstrosities.
Mhm.
So who's got high int then?
I have a +3.
That's on
he has a
Tai'ven.
+6.
Gorgons, apparently in the surface take on like surface bestial shapes. They can be bull-like. They can be hawk-like even. They can be gargoyle-like. Well, what's
sex.
common? Sorry. Oh my god.
Why did you pull the evil laugh? Why are you laughing?
you are not
Anyway,
doing that one.
Because he said Hulk, I'm like,
They,
oh my fucking god.
The similarities between them are that the creatures themselves, the gorgons themselves, are also stone. Although, unlike the Medusas of old, or like of legend, or basilisks, rather than looking at them and turning to stone, the gorgons have stone breath attacks that turn people into stone. More of a direct means rather than indirect with the eyes. Although that does mean they are sort of like related to with that being above 20. They are sort of related to the fact that basilisks and medusas are also like that sort of like creature. The gorgon eyes are like the main source of that power, which is why you harvest the eyes. But the eyes themselves, at least in these gorgons, aren't exactly the ones that make you turn into stone. They produce the power through a more traditional way instead. In a way, these are more ancient creatures than the medusas and basilisks.
Did you say they're most,
Pretty good.
They're like made of stone, or most of them, or what did you say?
They have stone-like features.
Oh, stone
But-
features.
There are some cases where gorgons have evolved enough to the point where some are made of pure steel. You can be fighting a pure steel bull, or even worse, at worst, very rarely, once in the millennium, gorgons can take on the form of the hardest of gems and be nigh impossible to kill.
Knowing our luck.
Yeah, knowing our luck is going to be nigh impossible.
Do we have a magic pickaxe?
Yeah, it's called a war pick. There you go.
Hey, look.
I
There have
just
been
summon it.
reports. Yeah. There have been reports of one such creature terrorizing the Underdark near in an island in the Titan Sea. A gorgon that has taken the form of a diamond Fomorian. A Fomorian is like is like a giant basically,
What the fuck? So a giant diamond?
but like an Underdark giant. Yeah. Adamantite gorgon. That's totally possible. Same as titanium.
Oh no.
Yeah. It'll be rich though if you kill it.
The
like,
moment we
harvest
see a
and stuff.
platinum gorgon, we're just, yep, I'm gonna take that money.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave. It's a platinum. I'm just
Um,
my.
do we know how to track this Gorgon? Any of us?
Oh, easy. Just look for places where quite a few things have already been turned into statues.
Oh,
Yep.
this is
Okay.
platinum engine all over again.
So instead of bread trails, it's statues. Got it.
Yep.
Instead of it being
There's a
little
poop and
pieces of
stuff.
bread, it's just petrified things.
Yep.
Was that sorry?
There's a poop.
Not that you know of, no. With that 21.
Honestly, this shouldn't take too long.
Does it in
Comparison to other quests.
roll around in groups or like solo?
Yes and yes.
Okay.
I mean, it
Do
had
they
to
want
roll
to
around a
speak?
great monstrosity. I don't even think they could speak.
So they're not intelligent?
I mean, who knows? Those
Yes,
that
you
live
can-
very, very long are usually quite intelligent.
You can probably talk to them, see if they
Or
respond.
crazy.
That's what I'm doing. Hey, can you breath weapon me?
He's like, yo,
Yo,
Yeah,
not
look
your
at
chief.
Surprise.
Hey, you're looking sexy, making me hard. Oh shit! Later.
Good God, man. No.
Man, we need to ban this man.
Trash.
Don't worry, I'll
absolute-
send in the report right now. It's my job as a moderator.
Yep.
Let's
I'm
go.
report friendly here.
Send in the big.
Anyway. So, Purple Worm Taxi?
Perform taxi.
Purple taxi.
Yeah.
Okay, minus 50 gold for everyone.
It is for them. Back
For
at least, that's fine.
everyone.
Yes.
How much is it?
Yes,
I want to try and get a
sir.
+1 rapier. I don't know if that'll cost. How much that'll cost though.
Oh, plus one rapier? Sure, roll a
Spare
d100 for me.
change. Spare change, sir.
100.
Oh.
It costs you 60 gold for this one.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Oh, sorry,
That's not-
600.
Oh, yeah, hey, check the weapon. Yeah, you have the warning bow, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's the entire point why we gave it to you.
Uh-huh. But 600 gold, right?
Spare change.
Isn't it 60 or 600?
600. He said.
Stack up on jars or whatever to get things if we find.
There's
them.
already a chest of preserving for it, yeah.
Okay. Restock my rep. Because it was
Okay.
being used. Can we get
Yeah.
some ask the Terry guy, like, I mean, is there like do we have like clerics that like forge clerics?
With what, sorry?
Do we have forge clerics?
Forge cleric trap.
Forge clerics. Not that he would know of, no.
Do
Would
we,
be an
does he
interesting
know
sight.
anyone like specializes in like forging and crafting? like, magic items?
There is an alliance of Durgar and Lantar that have Durgar that are amazing smiths,
Do we?
Dolgar. Oh, is that up on the?
and the Dark Dwarves.
Where's that? Is it on this map?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the place.
Lantar is top left.
Oh,
It's
that's
also
it.
like the Morgoth quest line.
So that
The-
place is
yeah.
where the dwarves are.
Yep.
What about a cloak of protection? Is there also something I can find of that too?
Cloak of protection.
Mhm.
Roll a d100 for me.
Yay.
How about cloak of elvenkind?
68.
Did my last one.
Nice. This one runs you about 500 gold.
That'll leave me with 20 platinum. That makes my life easier. I'll buy it.
Okay, you get a cloak of protection for 500
How
gold.
about,
Will
what
we
about cloak
drop-
of elvenkind?
Will he drop any names? Dwarven names that he knows?
No, he doesn't know any off the top of his head.
Okay.
Yeah, he just knows that like that's where you go for like good smithing. Braces of defense. Roll a d100 for me.
Are we good with them?
3.
Oh
Not
my
available.
How about a cloak
Can't
of
find
elven
one
kind?
in the city. Sorry. Oh, was that sorry, friendly?
Are we like good on good terms with the dwarves, guys?
Yeah. I said there's an alliance there
Oh, sorry.
Bye.
that lives with like the Drow at Lantar. Yeah.
How about a cloak of elven kind?
Click of Elvenkind. Roll a d100.
5.
23?
I double click.
So-
Double click 5.
Oh, 5. What the? Oh,
Yeah, I double clicked.
yeah, not available.
I'm actually doing that, sadly.
Can I do a cloak of
Oh,
protection?
Yeah,
That's
500
way
gold
low.
for that one.
Just straight away?
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's been rolled for.
Oh, it's rolled for everyone.
I assume so. It's like availability for the entire thing.
500 gold.
500 gold gone.
I'm just gonna hunt down the displacer beast and get a cloak of placement. What are the materials for one, anyways?
Are you gonna try look for a Cloak of Displacement?
Yeah, all the materials like the whereabouts of displacer beasts.
I mean, you already know of the whereabouts of possible ones.
Yeah. Is there any other places, or it's just this island here?
Just that island that you know of so far. Roll a d100. 45. Someone's willing you to sell more information about it for 200 gold. And
How about
someone
that?
is willing to sell a Cloak of Displacement for 3,000 gold.
I'm gonna pass on both of those. If we can get displacer beasts and get materials, we're gonna be rich. Like that's a thing we could do.
How about boots of Elvenkind?
Bits of Elvenkind. Roll a d100.
Oh boy.
98. Yeah, some are available for only 350 gold.
Oh, I'll take it.
There's a new trend.
Okay. And that was the only one available.
Ooh, shit.
Damn.
I
was
was
gonna buy
thinking
anyway.
I have a disadvantage on stealth because of my armor, so fuck it. Let's see.
Straight
Anything
roll
else,
down.
guys?
Robe of Eyes.
Robe of Eyes. That's an interesting one. Roll a d100.
Ooh.
The first unique
Hi,
item.
hi,
Let's
hi.
go.
Please.
52. One is available for 700 gold.
Not bad. Oh, I don't know how much it usually is.
700 gold?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I can get the robe and the thingy. Can ride the. What do you call it? Little worm thing. And then I'll be
Little
flat
worm?
broke.
The little worm. Let's go.
You can get both, and then you'll be broke.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, nice. Robe of Eyes for the young master.
Can I wear wizard robes as well as because robe of eyes is like a cloak.
Yep. It is just like a poncho, actually. I think. Wait, let me look at it. I'm pretty sure it's like a poncho.
It says it's
And
a
don't
robe.
man, do not run into a basilisk.
Yeah, it's a robe. Yeah. It's like a bathrobe.
Yep.
Some depictions of it are ponchos. Some depictions of it are bathrobes. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm wearing wizard robes. Would I be able to wear them both?
Yes.
Okay.
You can wear multiple cloaks and robes on top of each other. It's just if any of them have some sort of like visual effect, that needs to be the one on the external thing, like Cloak of Elvenkind or like an illusion robe. Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's like for protection purposes, all of them like you can layer them. Sure.
Cool.
100 cloaks.
There you go.
Not even magical, just 100 cloaks.
Robe of Eyes is the true sight every now and then, yeah, or something.
You can see invisible creatures and objects, as well as see into the ethereal plane, out to a range of 120 feet.
Oh fuck.
all around you, but like you're extremely susceptible to like light and
Yeah,
stuff.
so if anyone casts
And
light, I'm
basilisk.
blinded and shit like that.
Well, that's just normal
I
Drow
cast
thing.
dancing light. I'm kidding.
And if I cover even if I cover my eyes, like I still see in all directions, which is
Yeah, that's why
like I
basilisk
can't
killed
like
you.
close my eyes and then be safe from things.
Oh, it
Yeah.
would be horrible if that
But-
escort mission. Then, oh no.
If I basilisk do it.
Oh yeah. Basilisk would be easy
Easy for you.
easily
I
kill
mean,
Typhus.
if my
But
character,
we're not fighting
if we're-
basilisks.
If we're going to hunt basilisks, I'm not gonna wear a robe of eyes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're hunting the other thing that turns into stone.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, but that's a breath of pass, so nothing to worry about. Unless
And then we're about.
you fight a Gorgon basilisk.
Yeah,
Burn
like
hope.
a-
A gorgon with torches. Just...
I mean, at that point, I deserve it.
Yeah.
Imagine if I roll like Ruby Basilisk, it's like, oh shit.
It's a
Oh,
fucking
man.
Gorgon Basilisk hybrid.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Just keep its attention away from
No,
Typhus.
like the thing is, like Gorgons can have like the traits of like whatever like shape they like took after. They can have Basilisk traits.
That would be
There can be like a horror Gorgon, and at worst, there could even be like ancient dragon Gorgons.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
like,
no.
imagine like the absolute like 1d100 2 times in a row. In a roll. Sorry. That's like a Tarask made out of like titanium or something.
I don't know. See how
Well, fine,
possible it is.
How much are healing potions?
50 gold.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I get +1 war pick.
Okay.
Do I roll for it or
Yeah, roll for it.
100 again?
Yes.
This guy just wants some more weapons.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you have a whole shitload of weapons on you, and they're magical. 54.
I'm assuming it's,
War
I'm assuming
pick.
it's better.
+1 war pick is 450 gold.
450?
Yep.
Okay. Nah, I can't buy it. Can I just get a normal war pick?
Yep, for PHB price.
5 gold.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know,
Just in
guys.
case.
Anything else?
I'm good.
Mhm.
Okay.
Pick
As
up.
all of you make your preparations, meet up with each other. Typhus having some quite concerning looking cloak, where occasionally
Right.
one
Wait,
eye
what's
on
the
the
eye-
cloak, one eye on the cloak just blinks occasionally.
Ugh.
It's
Wait,
a
ring
random
of
one.
Ring of X-ray vision, cloak of eyes. How's that work?
It's fucking 360 X-ray vision, dude. I think
Holy shit.
with that combo. I'm not sure actually. That's a good question. I'll have to look that up later.
Man, he really likes eyes, doesn't he?
I mean, all the better to see you with, my dear. Like, as well take care. Make great use of his passive perception as well as his actual perception.
I don't want to get snuck up on. Ugh,
Next
Yeah,
to
I
you,
guess he wants to look after his druid this time, huh?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Yeah, you seem to be doing a good job. Yeah, it's fine
don't worry, I got the potion of healing for you.
for now. But yeah, as for now, you guys hold off on the major quest lines for a bit. You guys make your way towards Port Vengeance and the Purple Worm. You're not sure if it's swimming or tunneling through. It's always really hard to tell when it's traveling and when you're in it. But eventually you come to a stop and blah, plop, outside. Towards where? The area of the Gorgons or Port Vengeance?
Port.
Or vengeance,
Port Vengeance.
probably.
Okay.
Yeah, easier to get back to.
A rather bustling fortress of Port Vengeance. It is mostly the Spider Queen's fortress gods that house the Port Vengeance, so clad in armor that is black rather than the purples and grays of Tai'ven Alashtar. The black armor signifies the main Drow force of the world. where battalion standards don't matter to them too much, although it is still looked upon by the region here, where they apparently listen to and adhere orders from a higher power. The officer in charge of the place greets you, bows to all of you, and asks. She asks, "So, what is everyone doing here in Port Vengeance? You lots seem a little too young to be looking to purchase a ship. Otherwise, please prove me wrong."
We are here to collect Gorgonize.
Organize. Well, you're in luck. Quite a bunch of them have surfaced recently. Although we are not looking to procure them ourselves, so we cannot spare the manpower. However, quite a lot of our soldiers will be looking to be hired should you need to use them. But I see you came as a group, so I believe you lot are a lot more prepared than we are. Any other business in Port Vengeance?
I believe that is it.
Well then, keep to the southern parts of the port. That is where the living quarters are located in the barracks. Should you need to sleep in some, please apply yourself towards the receptionists. Should you require the services of such, otherwise, you'll be watched. Welcome to Port Vengeance. She leaves it at that. You will be watched. Welcome to Port Vengeance. As
I mean,
every
you mean Black Gate? I mean, yeah.
Praise
yeah.
Jolt.
Yeah. She nods. And that's it. And she walks away. Eerily enough, she reminds you quite a bit of someone else that also has two scimitars, but you shake your head.
Mm.
But
there's no way it's a connection.
Could be a coincidence. Could be not. But yeah. Eventually, you guys make your way south to prepare yourself as you guys are getting tired.
Can I?
Yeah.
Just do like prep some poisons. I can do one more poison, 3 poisons now. With my talent ability.
Okay.
Same process, just play by myself, and just be 10 minutes of pain, just it hurts more this time, and instead of like his whole skin going black, there's just his veins go black going down his arm, one arm, and just all his veins just go black, and then he cuts himself and puts it in a flask, ready for use. And he'll give some to his brother.
Channel divinity some poisons, and as you guys take a rest, and as you guys make your final preparations, we'll end it there. Make it a short session. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to doing this again on the Mondays or Tuesdays, perhaps. If everyone else is keen for that, next week.
Most definitely.
Anytime.
All right. Sweet as, guys. All right. Getting sleepy. All right, sweet. Thanks for playing, and good luck to. Actually, I'll roll the Gorgons now.
7,000.
Great.
Okay, that's kind of boring. Oh,
That's
okay.
kind of boring.
Cool.
Ah, okay, that's less boring.
All right. It's a relatively normally shaped one. However, the material is interesting. Cool. Okay.
It's diamond. Congratulations, you found one in a millennia.
Not quite. That's a crazy roll. Anyway, guys. See you around. Thank you for playing.
Thanks for going out Dungeon Mastering.
Hey,
thanks for the discussion.
no problem.
fine.
Good job in making yourselves very entertaining for the Drow Society. All right. Toodaloo.